Hi, it's Steve here for Whatispersonaldevelopment.org. Today I'm going to tell you 12 things successful people do differently. So I'm very excited about this topic and I think you're going to like it. So let's get started. Point number one, successful people will take 100% responsibility for their actions, for where they are in life. And in any area of their life, their career, their finance, their relationships, their health, their emotions, they know that if they want to change, they have to be the one who take action. They have to be the captain of their own ship. On the other hand, people who are not successful, they tend to blame the environment, their friends, external circumstances, and they believe that they have to be lucky to be successful. They think that they're not lucky or people are lucky. And they don't really take responsibilities for their life. So that's the first point. The second point is successful people constantly focus on what they want. They always focus on their goals, what they want to accomplish. They think of the future all the time. They have a vision, they have a goal. And throughout their day, they always think of what they want to accomplish in their life, about their goals. On the other hand, unsuccessful people tend to think of what they do not want. They dwell on the past. They worry about the present. And they don't realize who they could become in the future. So they don't have a compelling vision or a compelling goal that they want to accomplish. And they worry too much about the present and the past. So the point number two. The third point is successful people have a growth mindset. They know that whatever they want to learn, they can learn it. They have the ability. They just have to work hard enough to remain consistent, to be persistent, and to believe. On the other hand, unsuccessful people believe that they cannot grow, they cannot learn. It's too late, they are too old, they are not smart enough, or they don't have enough talent. So that's the point number three. And the point number four is successful people set goals. And oftentimes, every day, daily goals. So they have a clear direction, a clear sense of purpose. And every day they work toward their goals because they want to create their future, their ideal life. And they are focused on that every single day. On the other hand, unsuccessful people wish for the best. They don't have clear goals. They only have fantasy or vague goals, and they are not committed. They are not serious about their goals. And as a result, they wander through life without really achieving their goals and wasting their potential. So the point number four. The point number five is successful people are proactive. They always take action toward their goals. They are taking the first step. They contact people. They try to connect. They are taking a lot of action every day. Always being in action, always being proactive. And on the other hand, unsuccessful people are reactive. They react to their environment. They react to their colleagues, their friends. They don't really take responsibility for their goals or for their life. So that's similar to the point number one, not taking 100% responsibility for their life. The point number six is successful people are lifelong learners. They always read, always learn, always improve. They read every single day. And as Jim Rohn said, all leaders are readers. I was listening to Brian Tracy's podcast maybe a week ago, and he mentioned that he was reading 2 to 3 hours every single day. And it's a very busy CEO. So it shows you that reading is very important. Studying is very important. So successful people are always looking for ways to find new insight, new knowledge that could transform their business or transform their life. On the other hand, unsuccessful people go home, watch TV, they don't read, they don't study, and once they graduate university, they stop studying or they stop reading books. So that's a big difference. So the point number 7 is successful people always ask the question, how can I help you? How can I serve you? They're always trying to help, to serve, because they know that if they do that, something will come back. People will help them in return in the future. So they think long term and they build a relationship. On the other hand, unsuccessful people tend to ask, what's in it for me? What can I get from that person? What can I get from that situation? And instead of serving, instead of contributing, they try to steal knowledge. They just try to pick the brain of some people without giving anything back. So that's the wrong mindset to build a lasting relationship. And the point number 8 is successful people will ask for help. They know that they need support, that they cannot do anything on their own. They need support to achieve their goals and their dream. So they will ask for support. But unsuccessful people will tend to have too much pride to ask for help. They want to do everything on their own. They want to show that they are strong enough, they are good enough, they are smart enough to succeed on their own. And they are reluctant to ask for help. So that's the point number 8. The point number 9 is successful people will always think long term. And in fact, thinking long term has been one of the best predicators of success. So successful people will always think long term. So 5 years or 10 years or 20 years down the road. And most of the action they're taking today are to build their future in 5 years or 10 years or 20 years. They are building their future every single day. And on the other hand, unsuccessful people will seek instant gratification. They try to find a way to succeed quickly. They will look for a get-rich scheme and try to be rich as fast as possible without working hard. So that's, again, a big difference. The point number 10 is successful people will value their time. They know that time is extremely important. It's way more important than money. So they will always try to be more productive. They try to manage their schedule as effectively as possible. They will avoid wasting time watching TV or gossiping or doing a low-value task. They take their time very, very seriously. And they're not afraid to say no to anything that is not in line with what they're trying to accomplish in their life. And on the other hand, people who are unsuccessful will waste a lot of time. So a lot of time watching TV, gossiping, taking break, or focusing on tasks that are very unimportant. So point number 11 is successful people will always go out of their comfort zone as much as they can, because they know that for them to succeed, for them to grow, they have to go out of their comfort zone. And on the other hand, someone who is not successful will try to seek comfort, not take any risk, because he or she is afraid of failure and want to play it safe. And the last point, the point number 12, is successful people are self-aware. They know themselves very well. They know their personality, they know their strength, they know their weaknesses, and they know what they want, and they're able to control their emotions and know how to avoid getting angry or how to avoid overreacting or getting defensive. So they are very self-aware. On the other hand, someone who is not successful will tend to have very little control over his emotions and not knowing what are his strengths, his weaknesses, or his personality. And that will make a big difference in his life. So that's the 12 different things, or 12 things successful people do differently than unsuccessful people. So I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what if you have any other ideas of things successful people do differently. Leave me a comment below this video. Share the video with your friends. Share the video on social media, and also leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I will talk to you very soon. Bye.